went broke and got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was made, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I did.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the fourth quarter, and it's the Vikings in possession of the football. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, he flew past 200, 300, and 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Come on.
From the gun, it's Stidham. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Jefferson, incomplete. It's third down.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Stidham will throw again. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Darius Leonard in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Jerome Baker in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stidham. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jerome Baker has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That keeps the score.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30. 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. 60 back, cat. 60 back.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nance, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And out now come the Vikings. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
57. Mike, 57.
Stidham sets to throw on 1st. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. 1 off the NFL record of 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He's not going to get me.
2nd down, Stidham to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I'm here all day. 57's Mike. Mike 57. All right, T, let's. All right, T.
Stidham from the shotgun. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let me play, dog. Let me play.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
57. Mike, 57.
3rd and long. It's Stidham, and that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
For Tyler Lockett. Incomplete. Malik Hooker on the coverage.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A 40-yard punt, no return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
91.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're